Good morning, good people. It is me, Carol. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. In today's video, it's not going to be a budget video. I'm not going to do the budget with me this month, but I do want to talk to you guys about something that I am doing, and I try and do every quarter to kind of make sure that I am going, that I'm, reaching my financial goals, and that is a financial audit. I have my laptop right here with the notes, trying to be a little bit more structured and organized. So that's a financial audit, and I wanted to give you guys five steps to actually having a successful financial audit. We're entering the third quarter of the year. We are in June. This is month 6 of the year, so we're halfway through the year, which is insane. But I try to do this like every 3 to 6 months, but I'm usually doing it every 3 months to kind of see what my overall spending habits were, where did I waste money, what did I do good, what did I do bad, and then try to restructure that for my financial audit. And before I go into it, I actually want to give you guys a definition of what a financial audit is. I do a personal financial audit, but usually a financial audit, when it comes to like business and stuff, a financial audit is an objective examination and evaluation of your financial statement, just basically making sure that your organization or your home, to make sure that the financial records are a representation of what they're supposed to, like your finances are going what it's supposed to be going, and basically representing what it's giving what it said it's supposed to give when it comes to your finances. And if y'all don't know what that is, when I say that, it's on TikTok and it's on Instagram Reels. So but just basically making sure your financial records are reflecting accurately, and it's, like I said, giving what it said it's supposed to give, and it's a representation of where you're trying to go. And I'm going to talk to you guys today about your personal financial audit, and this is what I do every 3 months. I don't want to say every 3 to 6 months. I do it more frequently, because I do want to make sure that I am staying on track with my financial goals and that I'm not wasting money. So let's get into it. No more wasting time. Let's get straight to it. The 5 things to do when it comes to you doing and creating and doing your personal financial audit. The very first thing, which is important, is to actually create a time and space and get into the mind frame to actually create your audit and gather all the things that you need to go through and go over for your audit. And I try and do it at least around the same time every quarter. You could do this monthly. I wouldn't say weekly. For me, I know that would drive me crazy, but you can do it monthly, you could do it quarterly, or you could do it biannually or annually. I don't necessarily like it to wait too long, because I do want to make sure that my finances are structured the way that I need it to be for that quarter, or whatever the goals are for my funds and my monies going forward for whatever quarter, or the goals are for that quarter or that time, whatever time limit I'm giving myself. So that's definitely something you want to do, is basically designate time and space where you can really sit down and focus on actually doing and executing your financial audit. The second thing that you want to do is gather all of your records to be reviewed. So your credit card statements, your bank statements, anything that is bringing in money, taking money out, PayPal, business statements, anything like that. You want to make sure that you are, because this is actually also, if you're like a sole proprietor or a business owner, this is something that you could do. I would think that you would have your business expenses and business finances separate from your personal. So I would hope so anyway. I would definitely say that just bring all your records together, which is mainly it's usually any credit card statements, any loans that you may be paying off, and also your bank account savings, CDs, your your checkings account, all of that. You want to make sure that you're reviewing those statements. If anything looks off, or you need to challenge any items that are listed, that's something that you kind of want to go through to make sure that everything that you spend money on, you actually spend money on, and it's not going anywhere. I know I did that the last time I actually am starting the process of doing mine now, and I looked at some of my payments and I was like, I don't remember what this is. But another thing you need to do is actually make sure that there are some things on my bank account that it's like, I don't remember this, but I remember the amount, because everything that you have is not going to necessarily match the exact same as when it comes over from the ACH, which is the accounting clearinghouse. I'm not sure from the bank or whoever charges. It's not going to reflect the same way that it may reflect in your bank account or your credit card statement as it would maybe if you were at a vendor. The receipt may not look the same as the person listed on. That's happened to me a couple times. The third thing that you want to do is, number 3, is to identify and examine habits. So are you eating out more frequently? Have you been eating out more frequently this past month? Are you traveling? Are you buying more clothes? Because now people are going outside, you buying more clothes. Do you have a tendency to waste money? Are you being more wasteful with groceries? That's another thing that you can do. Just kind of look at that as well. That budget, the individual budgets for individual items in your home. Just kind of looking at the habits because sometimes we may be going through something, and I know for me, I'm an emotional spender, which is something that many people do have. So maybe you're having an off month and you end up spending more money than you usually would because you are going through something emotional right now. That's kind of like something that you want to try to think about and identify in those spending habits during the time of your audit. Going into that, it's number 4 is to rethink your expenses. When we are looking at, I know with my audits, I do have some subscriptions like Netflix and Sling, and I have some of those subscriptions, and even some package deals that I am looking at and reevaluating. Like, do I really need this subscription? Can I do without it? And a lot of my subscriptions are usually like more so for entertainment. Do I need that? If I have a gym membership, do I need the gym membership? If I am traveling, and one thing that I speaking of that not traveling but the expenses and subscriptions is you want to also look at your semi-annual and annual subscriptions. I have had some subscriptions that I completely forgot about. I thought I canceled, that creeped up on me and just was all in my face and was like, I'm here. Why are you spending money you don't have? And I had to reach out to the vendor and get a refund because I no longer need the service. Not only did I no longer need the service, I can't afford it right now. And there's not a good enough reason for me to continue to utilize it. So that's happened to me. So I would definitely say go not just monthly or annually, but also quarterly, but also semi-annually. Those expenses that you may want to go through if you are someone like me who is doing blogging and have a website and stuff like that. That's definitely something you want to think about. You want to look at those expenses, business expenses, household expenses, and really trying to figure out, for me specifically, what subscriptions do I need? Do I need subscriptions? What about food? How much food do I need to shift those things when it comes to finances? Where am I wasting money, and how do I allow myself to stop wasting money and being able to save and put towards my financial goals? And that goes into number 5, which is to actually come up with a strategy to actually execute and be better with your finances. Now, if you're on point, then you're on point. You may not need to strategize. You may want to pivot. It's possible, depending on what your goals are. But definitely, if you are at a place where you do your audit and you're not really happy with where you are with your finances, you want to definitely come up with a strategy. You can do, if you're not budgeting already, do budgeting, open some sinking funds, depending on what your goals are for the quarter or the year. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Coming up with a strategy. The 5 things that you can do to complete a successful personal financial audit is 1, dedicate time to focus on actually doing it. You have to be able to tell yourself you're going to do it, get a time and a space that you're going to do it where you can focus, cleanse your mind, and actually focus on your finances and getting everything together. Number 2 is to review all of your expenses, review all your records. Number 2 is to review all of your records your credit card, your loan payments, your car note, your what is it? I didn't forgot. Debit card or your bank account savings versus your checkings. What's in there, what's not in there. How can you maneuver that? Number 3 is to examine and identify habits, be it good habits or bad habits. We can learn from both. If you're saving $250 every check or every month, could you add $50 to save to your savings account automatically? If you're spending more money on eating out, going to McDonald's, Burger King, and that, could you go to the grocery store and make those same meals with for less? So that's something you want to think about, is identifying and examining the good and the bad habit. Not just the bad, but the good and the bad. And rethinking your expenses is number 4. And number 5 is to actually come up with a strategy to to better position yourself for your financial goals. That is it, you guys. This video was not too long, hopefully. But yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And subscribe if you have not. You watched this video to this point, you want to see more videos from me. You like my voice, you like my face, you like all the things. I don't know where the accent just came from. I'm sorry, y'all. But please subscribe, comment below. Have you done an audit? If this is helpful, if you have any questions, please make sure you comment below, and like and share with anyone you feel that this may help. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.